One of the most practical digital transformation in building sector, which is broadly now we see is implemented in large scale buildings, especially the public buildings in European Union, is the building energy management system as part of building management system. In a country like Denmark, most of our energy comes from wind turbines, and this is very much connected to weather conditions. So by predicting weather condition, we can predict the energy prices, and based on that we can use this data thanks to AI and machine learning to preheat the building and optimize the energy consumption in the building in a way that we can reduce the costs. Some days when we have too much wind, the energy prices are negative. So actually the system is overloaded and the suppliers need us to consume more to avoid any kind of malfunction in the system. In these kind of situations, large buildings are preheating the buildings until a certain level, and this is a very practical use of energy efficiencies in new buildings. These technologies not only help with the optimization of energy, but also helps with the comfort in the buildings, because energy consumption, especially when it comes to the heating of the buildings, is very much relevant on the comfort. And today we have a lot of different certifications for building comfort and indoor air quality as one of the main factors. And we can say that we are going towards a dynamic measurement, because all these certificates have a static measurement and part of it can be dynamic, because of course the energy efficiency of a new building is very much different from an old building. Part of it is about material, part of it is about the occupancy of the building, and part of it is about the aging of the materials and let's say being less and less optimized. This can be measured together with IoT sensors, the airflow sensors, and use of these sensors can really help to maximize the comfort of occupants of the building. There are some external data which comes from the weather condition, energy prices, dynamic energy prices, and there are some internal factors like occupancy of the building, both in terms of how many furniture you have in the room, which affects the airflow of the building and the airflow of each room. And the second is person that lives in that building or works in that building, which has different comfort level. All of us have different comfort levels in terms of environmental factors. And we can connect this data, external data with internal data, and try to relate them. And basically for the in the office, in the room that you work and I work, we can have different environments. And this all leads to better optimization of system and with the maximum comfort, not to jeopardize the comfort because of only blindly reducing the energy consumption. Of course, there is a big concern in the world, especially in the European Union, about how we are using the data. Now I think thanks to new technologies that has been advanced and new policies that highlighted with European Union, we have more anonymous data communicating through AI platforms, and most of your personal data stays in your phone or in your home devices without being transmitted online. One of the most useful frameworks in European Union supporting this energy efficiency processes that is being taken in many startups and many consortiums of R&D today is smart readiness. Smart readiness of building is a great approach to put a framework and put a guideline about how the buildings should make themselves smart and how we as people should make the buildings smart, to have a unified standard in a way that it can be controlled in a larger scale. Digital transformation is all about the change, and this change cannot be done without the support of European Union. Thankfully, European Union have set up some of the best guidelines about smart readiness of the buildings, which helps us know exactly which direction we have to head. When it's matter of change, it's always matter of return on investment and cost. A lot of big contractors, a lot of big project owners cannot afford to do big return on investment calculations to make sure that this investment about making buildings more smart will be sufficient. So European Union has assets, has resources to do this calculation and provide guidelines considering also return on investment and publish results with the others to be able to use it, to be able to ensure them that what you're investing into building sector to automatize, to digitalize the buildings will return to you in energy costs and in comfort. Since the digital transformation is very new, of course the costs are not optimized yet. So the way to optimize these costs is to widely implement these kind of smart buildings as much as possible in the larger scale buildings, public buildings. And through this process, also the cost will reduce because more we implement, more we learn from big projects, we can have startups, we can have products which can make more affordable smart readiness tools for smaller buildings. Coming back to the return of investment, I think it would be a good idea to use and relate the energy efficiency of the building with the real estate pricing. When you buy a house, you need to know if this building is certified or not, and if the certification was too old or new. Or based on the occupancy of the building, how efficient is the building? And you might choose to buy this house or not. And this definitely helps the pricing of the buildings if we can have a dynamic measurement system, dynamic certification system for building efficiency.